Hey, Shalom, Shalom Israel.
Shalom.
We the brothers from the GMS Arizona camp coming back at y'all with Lord's will, another edifying lesson. As always, first and foremost, want to give all the praise, honor, and infinite glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechakodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom to you brothers pushing and teaching this truth across the four winds of this earth. And as always, peace, blessings, and many salutations be to you sincere Akyam Wakwa, few brothers, along with you few sisters who are tuning in these last days.
The water boy, Shalom to all you Akyam, you Akwat, you brothers, and you few sisters that subscribe to this doctrine that was given through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, to our beloved elder apostles, down to the elder bishops, elders, and Akyam that are pushing this gospel and truth and in sincerity today. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. You know, me and the brother, man, you know, we're ultimately just gathering up some articles, man. And there's something I had seen on my YouTube, you know, that, you know, ultimately kind of stuck out, man. It's heavy, you know, because brothers was having a sit down last night, you know, at a brother's house, man. And, you know, you were getting into a lesson, man. You know, a statement that was made was, you know, that here soon, right, they're going to start requiring, you know, facial recognition or facial verification, right, in order to be able to get on to, you know, these platforms, right, social media or any kind of, like, you know, any kind of, you know, search engine, right, Google, right, or whatever it may be, you know, and then, you know, this thing ultimately pops up, you know, on my YouTube, which, matter of fact, we'll just grab it and we'll show. So you press the plus button right there at the bottom, and you scroll over to post, right, and it says verify. Right now, this is on my backup channel, right? My main channel got struck, so this is on my backup channel, which I never saw this on any of the channels I had previously as well, right? So you click verify, and it automatically tells you, right, it gives you 3 bullet points where you have to verify in order to be able to make a post. It says the first one is making a video, right? A video of yourself, right? As it says right there, a 30-second video of yourself. The second one, right, says use your valid ID. So basically, either way, it's going to be getting a picture of your face or, you know, something like that, you know. And then also the last one, build up channel history, right? So as you continue to show your face, you know, more and more on these videos, then they'll allow you to, you know, be able to make a post, man, right? But this is something that, you know, ultimately stuck out, man, because again, now they're starting to require, you know, for you to, you know, again, show your face, right, and use your face as a form of verification in order to be able to, you know, access certain features, you know, within the, you know, the social media, right, YouTube, you know. And it's only going to continue to, you know, get worse. Mm-hmm. You know, they already have a lot of the, remember it was a while back, they had that fucking orb. It was like some world coin or something like that, where people had to go up and scan their face in order to get like free money, you know, which that was happening over a year, which people forgot about that shit, man. You know, that shit just didn't go away. That shit's still happening, right? And more steps towards, you know, what we're seeing, right? Towards the MO to the TB, towards, you know, the famine of the word, because all these hindrances, right, of these different platforms, right, the requirements that they're ultimately requiring is gonna limit or hinder the word from being pushed at all. Mm-hmm. You know, so really, you know, everything, you know, goes hand in hand, right? Amos 8:11, Jeremiah 30 and verse 7, right? The hour of temptation, right? The famine of the word, they go hand in hand, right? Because as we get closer to that day, right, the more, you know, moves Esau's going to make as far as censoring, you know, so-called free speech or any kind of mis or disinformation that he deems to be just that. Yeah. You know?
I have a quick article too.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was on blacklistednews.com. It says eyeball scanning digital ID company WorldCoin integrates with Reddit, Telegram, and more. You know, so they're basically making, you know, slowly but surely making their way to these different apps and platforms that people use right? And in order to be able to have access to the platform and the features that are on the platform, posting, sharing videos, you're gonna have to scan your retina, man. Right? And that's what these devils really are making their way to is a biometric system, right? Whether it be thumbprint, you know what I'm saying? But people are already doing it now with their iPhones, man, or Android phones, having their face to unlock their phone or their thumbprint. But Esau is gonna do that in a more broader scale, man, for you to be able to access his apps and really here to be able to access society. That's what we're coming into, man.
That's right, man. Right, famine of the word, man.
Yep.
You know, and I got this one right here on Natural News. It says WEF says spread of MIS information, which I don't know if that's a algorithm. So we're gonna do that way. I said the dis one, but we'll just start to spell out these ones, right? It says WEF says spread of MIS information online is a cybersecurity issue that requires immediate action, right? Immediate action, right? So they're saying that this is a major issue. It's got to be tackled right now, right? Which just shows you, like, Esau is over here moving with urgency, right? Because he knows he has it a short time.
Yeah.
Revelations 12 and 12. And I'm only going to read a couple, the first two paragraphs right here. Because that's basically the point, right? It says on December 5th, the World Economic Forum, or WEF, and its partner organizations released a report claiming that one of the biggest threats to the deep state's power fortress is the unmitigated spread of MIS information online, right? And this is things, again, really since the scamdemic, they still have not yet defined what MIS or DIS information is. What they are deeming to be just that, which they haven't said it, but through the Spirit, we understand that they're labeling the truth as those things, man.
Yeah, because you notice a pattern too. All the side effects that people were exposing on social media, man, different platforms. A lot of the side effects that people mentioned were true, and are still true to this day. But yet, even us, man, we're still getting videos flagged down. You know what I'm saying? And channels taking our channel strike just for even still talking about that, man. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not about misdirecting somebody on, oh, well, this thing could have been safe. The whole thing is it wasn't safe, and it was never intended to be safe when you took it, man.
That's right.
These devils are trying to see, and we can't even say certain words now, man. DEPOPULATE, man. We can't even say that word.
Yeah.
But that's what the whole jabs were for, man. And they tell you that, but then you still got Jake. Oh, well, come on, bro. Let's go take. No, don't go take it, man. Jake's still saying the jab. You got what was that, Captain Tazariak? He went and took the jab, and he said, "Well, now I took it just to show that look, everything's okay with me." But the Lord's long suffering, man. He ain't gonna let you go for that.
And that's beautiful too, because I was reading an article that said that the letter M, RNA, actually stays, attached to, your DNA, like for forever. Yeah. Right. So that stuff is literally in his body now, man.
Facts.
So that dude, he fucking went and trusted in Esau and taking something that it might not fuck him up now, because you have to understand that Tazariak, Captain Tazariak, and he's doing the Lord's will too, man.
Yeah.
So at the same time, the Lord has something that the Lord wants him to do, and then who knows, right? When the Lord's done with him, then it activates in him and now takes him out, man. You should never trust this damn devil in the fucking first place, man.
Yeah.
Which that motherfucker does, man. So really, nobody should be trusting him. But I get back to this article unless you got something.
No.
Yeah, I want to. It says I'm reading the next paragraph. It says dubbed the Cybersecurity Futures 2030. Right, and there's that Agenda 2030. Right, everything's happening in 2030. They want all cars to gas cars to stop being produced by 2030. You know what I mean? So it's everything, and they're gonna start pushing more and more EVs by 2030. So it's like everything goes to 2030. It's like Esau don't see himself going past 2030, because everything always stops 2030, right? But it says Cybersecurity Futures 2030 New Foundations. It says the report, which is based on a study, puts forth the notion that one of the biggest cybersecurity concerns for the establishment is free speech that threatens the existing world order. Right, and the brother made a beautiful point when we were reading this earlier, man. It threatens the elite's new world order, man. You know, not just this world order. No, the new world order that Esau is ultimately trying to establish. Because what's happening, right, is Esau and his agenda is getting revealed. You know, and this is why he's hitting and touching on free speech.
Right.
You know, which ultimately. Going back to his forefathers, they're the ones that talked about free speech, you know. So really, the decisions, right, of their forefathers, right, is affecting them now. Now they're having to undo all that shit, you know. It's like they knew they fucked up, you know, because now it's fucking them up, you know. Which really the Lord put it in them to write it, so that way this can happen now, right? And that's the beautiful part, man. The Lord's tearing down this place, man, you know. And really Esau doing it to himself, man, you know. But again, it's all leading to, right, the MO to the TB, you know, and the famine of the word, man, you know.
Con, I got that Amos too.
Go ahead, brother.
Con, this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord."
Right, of hearing the word of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, right? Which means what? You're not going to be able to, find a video, right? Because again, they're gonna start pushing and requiring people to use facial recognition, yada yada yada, right? In order to be able to stay or even get on any of these platforms, man.
Yeah.
You know. This is what it's leading to, you know. So Saki, go ahead.
I was gonna say too, just going back to that article that we did a lesson on a few days back, with Bill Gates having signed that treaty with 50 different countries, implementing a social credit system. And you look at over there in China, when these motherfuckers litter or, you know what I'm saying, if they jaywalk across the street when they shouldn't have, that's a major penalty, man.
Well, see, it's not even that too. It goes as far as if you're still on it, like, you know, on when you're crossing the street, it gives you 20 seconds or whatever. Yeah. If it takes you 21 or 22 seconds longer, right, instead of the 20 seconds that they give you, then it takes a picture and flashes all your information. All your information, and shames you right then and there, just for what, a second or two?
Yeah. But that's what we're ultimately going into. Okay, is a social credit system lifestyle.
Yep.
You know, where everything that you do is gonna be monitored and tracked, and based off who you are and your beliefs and what you stand for and what you speak about, it's gonna restrict you from certain things, man. That's why we're coming into a complete all hell society, man. A dystopian society. You know, we gotta go.
That's right, man. You know, and really, you know, the question, man, what are you doing, man? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right, because again, the famine of the word is gonna take place, and this is prophecy that we're reading, right? Habakkuk 2 and 3. The vision is yet for an appointed time, you know, and at the end it shall speak, and we're seeing multiple, right? We're talking about every single day. There's a new article, on the famine of the word. Jacob's trouble, right? Different, nasty, evil things that Esau has done, judgment going out.
Yeah.
We're in that time. So it's like, really, if you're not paying attention, you will get left behind as far as what's going on. This is why it's very, very important for you to stay in the scriptures, for you to stay watching videos as much as possible.
Yeah.
And we speak for ourselves first and foremost, right? We all have areas within this walk that we can improve on, and we have to continue to try to improve, because we're in a time where if you just look at that like, I'll get to it later, or I'll do this later, or I'll study later, I'll watch a video later, instead of doing it right then and there when you have the time, well, guess what? You very well could miss some very crucial information, man.
Yeah, that can save your life.
Literally, that can save your life. So again, the prophets are sending out that warning, right? Warning the people that you need to take heed to this word. You got a precept?
Oh, yeah, I was going to finish off that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. It shall not find it.
Right, and shall not find it, man. You're not going to be able to find it. How I don't understand how people can't see that, man. You know, like soon things you're what they're calling freedom is going to be completely taken away from you.
Yeah. See, these people don't look at, the prophets as, valuable. That's why the Lord said they misuse the prophets. You're supposed to go inquire of the prophets of what you need to do to avoid the judgments that they're talking about, man.
That's right.
See, people have forgotten that these men that are stationed all throughout the planet Earth, coming in the doctrine of Yahweh Shemel Shai, they think that we're just niggas, man. Right? But this is a spiritual gathering where the Lord is raising up men, right? Ordinary men that work in the same stores you work in, that have the same responsibilities, car rent, gas, car payment, but they doing His work, and the Lord's using them for His words to go out, for the judgment to go out, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Really, that warning is for you Israelites, so you don't get caught in the crosshairs, man. See, because the Lord said He sent His prophets because He had compassion on the people. That's why that's why the prophets are out there, because that's the Lord showing His mercy. That's the Lord extending His hand. A lot of people, what does it say? They shrug the shoulders, or they shrug and they turn away the shoulder, man. You see? But it comes to a point when the Lord doesn't keep warning anymore, man. It comes to a point when the prophets disappear and the calamities that the prophets spoke of end up happening. And they're nowhere to be found because the Lord moves them out of the way, right? But everybody else is going to be is caught up in it, and there's not going to be no escape, man. You see what I'm saying? These articles are very crucial, man, to the building up of your faith and your awareness of what's happening, man. Because if you're not reading these articles, there's not going to teach you this in the mainstream.
Yeah.
All they're going to talk about right now is Trump. But there's something going on with that too. But you got a lot of stuff that's about to happen coming into this new year, man. Mm-hmm. And if you're in that spirit of holly jolly Christmas, everything's okay, you're actually going to end up dead, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a precept too.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, and I'll start in verse 25. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25 in the NLT. Terror and trembling will overcome my people. They will look for peace but not find it. And that's exactly what's going to happen when all hell breaks loose. Many people are going to be looking for some type of peace, some type of comfort, but you ain't going to be able to get it, man.
Hey, and that's beautiful too, because Yahweh Shai, one of Yahweh Shai's titles, what, man? Prince of Peace.
Yeah.
Right? The scriptures say what? Or he said what? He come in the volume of the book. So really, this the men of the Lord that are out here, the prophets that are breaking down the scriptures and feeding you, this word. Hey, really, they're basically feeding you peace, man. Through the Spirit of peace. Yeah, that's right. and you're gonna be looking for that peace.
Yeah.
Right when the times to come.
That's right, bro.
You're going to be looking for that peace because you're going to be in dire straits, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in trouble. Scriptures talk about that you flee from a lion, right? And then a bear meets you, man. And then you flee into a house, but put your and a serpent bites you. So you're going to be running from one calamity to the next.
That's exactly what this says.
Wow, that's the spirit, bro. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 26. Calamity will follow calamity.
Wow, bro, that's the spirit, bro. Wow.
Rumor will follow rumor. They will look in vain for a vision from the prophets. What does it mean they're going to look in vain? They're going to be looking, but it's going to be useless because what did the Lord say in Amos the 5th chapter, man? He said that the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it's an evil time.
That's right.
The prudent, the wise.
That's right.
They gonna disappear, man.
Hey, well, it tells you in Ezekiel that what he's gonna cause their tongue to cleave to the roof of their mouth. So they're, hey, even if you do see a prophet, he ain't gonna say shit to you.
Right.
Hey, as for the sword to the sword, man, that's the spirit, Jeremiah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
People are gonna ask us what to do, but see, it's like the whole time you had somebody trying to show you the instruction manual, read it to you. You didn't even have to read it. This person's trying to read it to you so you can understand how to fix whatever it is you gotta fix. But you're like, no, I don't want that damn instruction, man. You do that for 2-3 weeks. Hey, let's just say you do it for 3 years, man. It comes to a point, that dude, he ain't gonna want to show you no more, man. Mm-hmm. And then now all of a sudden your shit breaks down, and because it wasn't broken at first and he was trying to show you how to fix it, Now you want to learn how to fix it.
Right. Ooh, that's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? The whole time it may have not been broken. So like, I don't got no need for this. You see, nothing's really happening in you people's life for you to really seek the Lord, man. That's why the Lord said, I send the scourges for amendment, but they're not mindful of the scourges. The Lord had bad things happen to our people in hope that He turned back. Just like in the ancient times, man. The Lord said in Jeremiah, I withheld the rain from you.
Yeah.
I thought surely you would turn back, but you did worse.
Yep, worse than your father.
You know what I mean? Lord had back rain, and He still got worse, man. You know? That's why, man, the judgment that's coming is going to be so bad because our people have gotten to a point where we far exceeded the wicked and we far exceeded the sins that our fathers did, man. You know? I'll continue on. It says, they will receive no teaching from the priest and no counsel from the leaders.
Wow.
The king and the prince will stand helpless, weeping in despair, and the people's hands will tremble with fear. I will bring on them the evil they have done to others, and they will receive the punishment they so richly deserve. Then they will know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Wow, that's heavy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The Lord is about to get a name, or make His name great in the earth again, man. You know, He just like He did in ancient Egypt. He's gonna do the same thing here in modern day Egypt, man. You know, and it's gonna begin with the major judgments the Lord is finna bring, right? Such as Jacob's trouble, right? World War III, Yahweh Shai coming, man, right? Those three are ultimately gonna be the cherry on top, right? We're already seeing major judgment going out, thousands, 10, 15, 20,000 people at a time being taken out of the earth.
Yeah.
And people are starting to question things. People are starting to look up in the sky more. You know what I mean? You're seeing a lot more chariot sightings and so on and so forth. And so you can tell that the Lord's Spirit is here and the people's mind, right, is being affected by it, man. Mm-hmm. But how much more when those three last and major events take place?
Yeah.
What are you people going to do in that moment? What are you going to do before? Because I'm just sitting here thinking in my mind, man, like the one thing that people don't do is take preventative measures.
Yeah.
They don't sit here and be like, okay, well, how can I prevent this from happening? They only prepare up to what do I do when it happens.
Yeah.
They don't sit there and think ahead and say, what can I do to prevent this from happening? To
get an advantage.
Right. So I know what to do when it happens, right? But what do I do, before it happens, leading up to that? How do I train properly for it? What can I read? What can I study? For me to be, caught up mentally on what's about to take place. Hey. Like these people are they're dumb, bro. They're dumb.
And Noah, he took preventative measures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
he did. The ark didn't just pop up and the Lord said, come on, hop all aboard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had to build, man. Every day he had to build, tired, you know what I'm saying? Probably even sick.
Imagine how many times he done, because a hammer, they crack jokes about it. Right. But how many times did he miss a nail and crack his freaking thumb?
Right.
Or whatever, man. How many times did any of those logs slam into his body and, hurt him and this? Come on, man.
Or he fell trying to put something up high, or he fell off one of the animals. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who knows, man? But that's the thing, like it says, he by faith Noah being warned of the Most High, things not as yet seen, prepared, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Prepared an ark for the saving of his house. And that's what we're doing right now, because they've been talking about cybersecurity attacks. You look at the 10 plagues that the Lord sent in Egypt. What were the last two? Darkness and the slaying of the firstborn. What was it? The slaying of the firstborn?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the last two plagues. See, so darkness is coming again, because the Lord said He plagued Egypt as before. And we know America is modern day Egypt, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But there was another article too, where it said, what was that one that we were reading with China? It said that China had sent off it was like a probe or something that had 6 objects that got sent out of it up in space. And they said it's mysterious. They don't know what's going on or what's really too much information on it, because it just happened. But that you don't just blowing the trumpet on that too, man. You know what I'm saying? They well could send. China's been one of the main people that the U.S. has been afraid of for EMP attacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got no defense against that. You know what I'm saying? This is a place of unwalled villages.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just something else that could further, bring us to the time of the words of the Lord being, pretty much disappearing from people's fingertips, man. Really, that's where it's at. It's at your fingertips.
Right.
You can easily go into this word and get the understanding, but that's going to all be taken back. Because it's really a privilege, you know what I'm saying? The truth, as great as this truth is, and the understanding of these prophecies that our elder apostles had to work so hard for, is now at your fingertips. You can look up a breakdown, and you got more than 7-8 brothers going in on it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And people gonna want that. They're gonna be thinking about Revelations and you know what I'm saying, the prophecies written in the book, and they're gonna be wondering what everything means. And when they go to look it up, they ain't gonna be able to find it, man. It's gonna be different when these things start really happening, man. We're not gonna talk about it. People are really gonna start freaking out.
Yeah.
They're gonna start scrambling. Oh fuck, I need to hurry. Oh God, they were right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when that guilt starts to set into these people, because really they're guilty. What do Yahweh try to say? If I had not come, they would have no cloak for their sin. If we didn't go out there and say what we said, and the Lord's had us in a lot of places. Even in the little cities that we live, the Lord might have you in this part of the city, or in that city, you'll come back, you'll be on this corner, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord wants everybody to hear it, and at this point, everybody has.
That's right.
So nobody's going to be able to say, well, I didn't know, well, you did know. You know?
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like everybody, Psalms 19:3, right? This word has, gone into all four corners of the earth, man. Which is a prophecy, right? As spoke about in Matthew the 24th chapter, man. This word is supposed to be preached to the ends of the world, man, to all nations.
Then shall the end come.
Yep, and then shall the end come. And we're just waiting, right? We're waiting, Esau, pussyfooting because the chaos has to bring forth in order for him to bring his so-called solution, man.
Yeah.
And that right there, that formula is Jacob's trouble, man. When he starts to force that charagma upon the people, storehouses are empty, and right, being mixed with the same time, you not being able to find this word, you not being able to find the prophets, which is a scary thing, and if we can bring out, the iconic Isaiah 33 and verse 6 of Shah, because this is what you need, right? This is literally a key ingredient, in life. Really, this is life, right? The words of Yahweh Shemel Shai are life, Because again, Yahweh Shai said he's the way, the truth, and the life, and he came in the volume of the book. So when you read in the scriptures, you're really reading Yahweh Shai.
Right.
And when you gather that wisdom, you're ultimately gathering into yourself, right, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, within you,
right.
And being built up, by Yahweh Shai himself, So at the end of the day, man, you don't have that, then you don't have life.
Yeah.
And when the times comes, all hell breaking loose, guess what? Your life is going to be taken.
Yeah. Because that's why, a lot of this message is to come back to the Lord. Which is come back to who? Come back to the shepherd, man.
Right.
The scripture say, now have you returned unto the bishop and shepherd of your souls. You see that? So we calling our people to come through the spirit to come back to Yahweh Shai, which is the shepherd, man.
That's right.
How you going to come into the darkest times, most evilest times on the planet Earth, and you're a sheep with no shepherd? You're done, man. All the fox are going to get you, the boar is going to kick you, tiger's going to maul you up, man. Because sheep are weak. You know what I'm saying? We're very weak and very simple. They need someone to guide them.
Ooh, and I just thought about this too, man. You always see in like the movies or or cartoons or whatever, someone's about to die, right? They're about to die. They're on their deathbed. They're on their way to death. And what do the people say? Don't go to the light. Mm-hmm. Yahweh Shai is the light. When shit starts to get dark, what do? You go to the light.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go to the light, man. And you people are about to be you people are about to be dead. Literally dead. We know you're spiritually dead, right? But the light is out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Being preached, it's turned on right now, man. Soon that light's gonna get covered. It's not gonna get turned off. The light's always gonna be on, right? You just won't be able to see it.
Damn.
You know, that's fucking scary. You have to be able to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding before it's too late, because that's what's gonna, guide us through this time that's coming.
And I got a precept after that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
That's right, man. And again, it begins with the fear, right? You fearing the Lord, you fearing what the Lord is going to do in that time, right? Because again, the prophets tell you what's going to happen. You're going to see apparitions. You're going to see cannibalism. You're going to see, people being just completely and utterly, guided and followed and tormented by demons, man. And you're going to see that shit, man. Animals just mauling people down.
Yeah.
Newly created beasts, right?
Yeah.
Laser beams coming out their fucking eyes and shit. You're going to see a whole bunch of shit, man.
It's going to be terrible, man.
When you sit down, you actually meditate on that. That shit's not something that is easy to think about. You ultimately try to, when you start to get into it, you try to sit here and be like, oh no, I don't want to think about that no more. Like, that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Hey, but the men of the Lord meditate on those things, man.
We have to. All of us, man, because this is about to be our reality. See, we say these things, but it's one thing to experience it, man. It's one thing for somebody to explain how it feels when they get shot. But you be like, dang, that's crazy. But when you get shot, it's really intense because you're dealing with the pain. It's real time. You're fucking gushing blood. You're trying to hold the blood. It's seeping through your hands and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting lightheaded. Like, your heart's beating fast. Nobody's, you know what I mean? You can only imagine. So when we experience these things, especially being in the flesh, that's why we pray, that the Lord continue to strengthen our spirit, man. So that in that day, we'll be able to, endure it. And not faint in the day of adversity. Or like the scripture say, your strength is small.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But we need that strength from heaven.
That's right.
I got a precept too for
you. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And this is Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, when wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. The understanding is what you said, understanding shall keep you. That word keep goes into to keep you safe. It's going to protect you, man. Understanding is gonna protect the elect, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Because what the scriptures say, the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Having the understanding of these scriptures and basing your actions and your thoughts off of that is what's going to guide you the right way. You see what I'm saying? When people don't have the understanding of the scriptures, that's why we see so much chaos and disorder in the world, because people aren't governing their mind and their actions and their understanding off of the words of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? That's why we pray, look for new heavens and a new earth, which is soon to come, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Where everybody is going to base their life off of this word, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to get it now, you're going to have to suffer later.
That's right.
See, we suffer now too, but what will we the elect? We're coming into a time, like the brother keeps saying, a time of reward. A time where we get paid back for all the sacrifices that we made for this truth. And everybody and their grandma gonna see the elect rise up, man. The same dude that worked at Bash's, the same dude that was running pipe through your wall, you know what I'm saying? The same dude that was shoveling shit, he's gonna raise up soon to something that you ain't never seen. And you're gonna be like, man, him? But it starts now, man. Making your body a living sacrifice. Taking heed to these words. This word is what makes us great.
That's right.
Even when you go into the ancient times, man. Especially being Israelites, the Lord said, through Moses, he said, this is your wisdom right in the sight of the nations. This is what makes you great. This is what puts you above. But when you don't have it, then you're low, you're abased. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're coming into, man. So yeah, it is scary hearing about these things, but it's also coming into a time of reward. For you. For all of us, man.
That's right, man. And the only way we're gonna do that, man, is by taking heed to the instruction manual. Because this instruction manual literally tells us what we need to do in order to receive that victory, right? Those promises that were promised, So, yeah, again, and again, we don't know how much longer, right? We have, or how many more times we have of the Lord ultimately telling us this. You know, 2024 is going to be a very, very evil time, man. Everybody's talking about it, man. You know, from In the Truth, Great Millstone, all the way to the Economist in this America, random reporters and you know, even like YouTube content creators and shit. These people are seeing something, man.
Yeah.
You know, and Lord will, hey, we're gonna know it's gonna be a heavy title for 2024 as well. You know, I believe through the Spirit, man. We're just waiting, you know, for the Lord to put the Spirit on, you know, our beloved elder apostle Tahar, right, to ultimately deem, you know, if it is to be deemed, you know, what that title will be, you know, because I believe it's going to be a heavy one, man. You know, Lord will, 2024 is the last year, but 2024 could be a very, very heavy year, very evil time. You know, so you gotta get this word, man, and this could be one of the few times that you actually get that warning. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you got something.
Oh no, that was it, bro.
Come on, Isaiah 50. What is it? Isaiah 55 and 6 and 7.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we'll close out with that.
There's Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near."
And he's near now, man. You know, by way of the prophets, right? Beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who've been laboring, toiling in this truth and building up men, right? Their fruit is showing.
Yeah.
You know, in this time, man. You know, hard work, great examples. You know, 30 plus years, man. Down to even brothers that are just coming in, believers that are just coming in. You know, men, women, and children, right, that are coming into this truth. He's near. He's near now. So get it now. Listen and take heed. You know, the gates of mercy are literally about to close. Like
right.
Literally, you can see it. Brothers can feel it.
You don't want to be those 5 foolish virgins who last minute want to go get the oil.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But what happened when they came to that gate? It was closed, man.
Closed. And it damn sure wasn't going to open up again.
Nope.
You know, people were getting, if they were in there wrongfully, they were getting casted out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Have on the proper wedding garments.
Yep. So no one's getting in, but you will get casted out if you're not right. You're either not going to make it in, and if you make it in and you're not right, you're getting casted out. You know, but either way, if the Lord don't want you there, he ain't going to have you there. Mm-hmm. You know? That's the scary part too, man. It's all up to the Lord. That's why you got to pray to the Lord. You know? And this wisdom, right, comes from the Lord. Sirach, the 1st chapter, man. You know? So you got to go to the Lord. Seek him while he is found. And he's found through the prophets. You know? Speaking what? Speaking repentance. We read the next verse.
Verse 7, it says, "Let the wicked forsake his way."
Right, and it's exactly what we're saying. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Repent. Right? Go ahead.
"And the unrighteous man his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And let him return unto the Lord."
Because the scriptures say to be renewed through the spirit of your mind. You know, so whatever you're thinking, that whole thought process has to be changed. You know, forsake those evil thoughts, that evil way, that evil mindset. You know?
Yep.
And move past that and grow, right? Because there is more than what Esau has been teaching you. He's been teaching you the base of things, man. He's been giving you the scraps on the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
But the Lord's finna give you the barrel and everything in it. You know?
And the barrel too.
That's what I said, the barrel and everything in it, you know?
Right.
Go ahead.
God says, "And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him,
Mm-hmm.
and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon."
That's right, man. And the Lord's finna have mercy here soon. You know, and the brother was just saying, right, again, you know, even though we're coming into some, you know, some evil times, again, the Lord, right, is going to pardon the elect, man. You know, look that word up, man. You know, as the elder apostle Gabar says, man, look that word up. Do some research, man.
Yeah, some
you
research.
Know, look that word up. Pardon, you know, meaning you're being acquitted. You're being forgiven. And the scriptures talk about in Psalms the 32nd chapter, right? Psalms 32, verse 1, right? Or was it verse 2 or 3? Right? It says what, man? As a matter of fact, can we grab that?
Mm-hmm.
Talks about blessed is he who the Lord hath not imputed sin unto, man. You know?
Yeah,
meaning you were pardoned. You know, you can grab those.
Con, this is Psalm chapter 32 and verse 1. It says, blessed, or sorry, it says a Psalm of David, Maskil. It says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered.
Yep.
Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord Yahweh imputeth not iniquity, in whose spirit there is no guile.
That's right, man. You know? So the Lord's saying, you know what? Hey, matter of fact, because everything that we do, right, is recorded. Right? The Lord has his angels taking those notes and sending it straight up the chain, right, to the Heavenly Father, right? So the Lord has an account of every single thing that we do, right, good and bad, right? That's everyone in the world. The difference with the elect of the nation of Israel, you know, the Lord's is gonna throw those in the trash. He's gonna erase them with the eraser.
Yeah, like that SpongeBob. And
yeah. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. You know, the Lord's gonna take that and flip that pencil around and erase all those blots, those transgressions, those sins of the elect, those who are taking heed to this word in this time and being renewed through the spirit of their mind and being transformed. You know, those are the ones who are going to get forgiven, man. And we're reading about that, man. You know, that's why it's important. We all need that forgiveness. We've all done evil ass shit, you know, when we were in the world, you know, and we try as much as we can to offend less, right, being in this truth. But we understand we're in bodies subject to sin. So we're going to go off, man. You know, we just continue to fight and strive for truth every single day.
Yeah.
You know?
Every single day.
That's right. And continue to push forward. Was that it on that?
Yeah, come on.
Did you have something?
I'll read this real quick. It's 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. You know what I'm saying? If my people, who are the Lord's people, the Israelites, man, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, as well as you other respected tribes and you Israelite foreigners, man. Those of you who look like the heathen, but according to the seed of your father, you are an Israelite, and the Lord's opened up your mind to understand these scriptures, man, and to open up your eyes to understand and see prophecy. This truth pertains to you too, man, because your spirit bears witness. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said he will forgive. You just have to confess it and not hide it. Sure. When you try to hide it, man, that's when it all, and really that stems from pride too, you know, which is something the Most High hates.
That's right, man. Beautiful point, man. You know, we'll go ahead and close up on that point there, man. You know, Lord will, you know, it's been edifying. Lord will, straight to the point, man. You know, a famine of the word, Jacob's trouble, it's all literally around the corner, man. So continue in the faith, continue to, you know, trust and believe in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You know, continue to be around the brothers as much as possible. You know, continue to watch videos as much as possible, read as much as possible. You know, and yeah, man, we're almost out of here. You know, and so continue to, you know, hey, be exhorted. You know, being comforted through the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We're almost out of here. You know, so with that, Lord will is edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Till next time, we say
Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, and Abba Shalom.